Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss the question answers of the chapter The Last Leaf. I hope all of you must have read the story once again. So before starting the question answers, let me just tell you the theme of the story once again. The story is based on the theme that life is precious and fate and hope should never be lost. We come across many hindrances in life, and they should be overcome by fighting back in high spirits. Depression can lead to disaster even when the situation is not bad. Another theme that runs through the story is that devoted friendship can be seen during times of crisis. A minor theme of the story is the importance of art in human lives. The old painter in the story knowingly sacrifices his life in his arts to create a masterpiece. So this is all about the theme of this story. So here let us start the question answers. What is the first question? The first question is, what is Johnson's illness? What can cure her? The medicine or the willingness to live? See, we find in the story that Johnsy, she was suffering from pneumonia, and only the willingness to live could cure her. So she had made up her mind that she was not going to get well, and the doctor even said that if she did not want to leave, then medicines would not help her. That means medicines will not work. Medicines would not help her to get well until and unless she thinks herself to leave. So this is the answer of this question. Now moving on to the next question. The next question is, do you think the feeling of depression Johnsy has is common among teenagers? Yes. So you may think that the feeling of depression that Johnsy had, it is common among teenagers nowadays, because they get tense and depressed because of various factors like studies, not scoring well in the examinations, expectations of parents, and peer pressure are some of the factors that have led to the growing problem of depression among teenagers. So these are the common problems nowadays, faced by the teenagers, okay, that causes depression. So now let us see the next question. The next question is, Behrman has a dream. What is it? Does it come true? So yes, in the story we find that Behrman, he has a dream. What is his dream? He is a man of 60 years old, painter, and his lifelong dream was to paint a masterpiece. So it does come true when he paints a leaf, the last leaf. That it looks extremely natural. He see painted the leaf in such a way that it looks exactly natural. So he painted the last leaf left on a creeper. So it had become a masterpiece. So that his dream comes true, okay, when he when he paints the last leaf in a natural way. So his dream comes true. So now moving on to the next question. The next question is, what is Behrman's masterpiece? What makes Sue say so? So we know that Behrman's masterpiece was the painting of that last leaf. Okay, so it was the last leaf left on the creeper. Sue told Johnsy that Behrman had died of pneumonia. He was ill for only 2 days. The first day, the janitor had found him on his bed. His clothes and shoes were wet and he was shivering. He had been out in that stormy night, and they found a ladder and a lantern still lighted lying near his bed. There were also some brushes and green and yellow paints on the floor near the ladder. Sue asked Johnsy to look out of the window at the ivy leaf, which was the last remaining leaf on the creeper. She asked her if she did not wonder why it did not flutter when the wind blew. It was so because that the last leaf was Behrman's masterpiece. He painted it in the night. The last leaf fell, and his masterpiece had given the strength to Johnsy to come out of her illness, and Behrman's masterpiece saved her life, but took his own life. So this is the answer of this question. Now moving on to the next question. Now, the next question is compare and contrast the characters of Sue and Johnsy. So here you have to, compare and contrast the character of these two, Sue and Johnsy. So here Sue and Johnsy, they were both artists and good friends. They shared a small flat in an old building, and Sue was a very loyal and caring friend. She did everything she could to take care of Johnsy when she fell ill with pneumonia, and she not only took care of Johnsy physically but also helped by earning money by selling her painting, and she cooked and ensured that Johnsy received the best treatment. Johnsy, on the other hand, appears to have been a depressed and gloomy person who is very self-absorbed. She did not have the will to fight against her illness and did not respond to the doctor or to Sue's care and concern. She was highly imaginative and superstitious, as she came to believe that her life was linked to the number of leaves on the creeper outside her window. She believed that she would die the day the last leaf of the creeper fell. It was because of this stubborn belief that Behrman, an older artist, lost his life when he went out in the storm to paint a leaf onto the creeper so that Johnsy would not realize that the last leaf had actually fallen. Now, this story shows the power of the mind. Let us discuss this statement. Yes, the story reveals the power of one's thoughts and mind in making us believe in something. In this story, we see that one of the characters, Johnsy, is suffering from pneumonia. She believes that she will not survive, and as a result, even medicines have no effect on her. Even a doctor was worried about her chance of recovery. Later, we see the power of the mind once again when she recovers. This is the power of positivity. Okay, so we should always think positively. So at this point, her belief was that she would only live as long as the last leaf stayed on the creeper. When she sees that the leaf does not fall off despite the wind and stormy conditions, it makes her believe that even she might be able to survive. Even though it is not a real leaf and was just painted by Behrman, Johnsy draws inspiration from it and slowly gains the will to live. Therefore, the story clearly expresses the power of the mind in changing the course of our lives. So now, why has the story been called The Last Leaf? Do you think it is appropriate? Yes, give reasons for your answer. Now, as the title of the story suggests, the story revolves around the importance of a single leaf on a tree. The leaf is particularly important in saving the life of a girl who had convinced herself that she would die the moment the last leaf fell off the tree. However, the leaf miraculously stays on the tree, giving the girl hope to survive. The title also refers to the fact that the leaf is the last artwork made by an out of work painter, which also becomes his masterpiece. Now, what message is given by this story? The story now explores the idea of the impact of true art and what makes a painting a true masterpiece. It also highlights the themes of selflessness and the supreme sacrifice of self to save the life of another human being. It also explores the loyalties of a true friendship and the levels to which we can go to help a friend. The story shares a message of the power of love and friendship. It reminds us that selflessness is the highest virtue one can attain. So these are the question answers of this chapter. All of you must write down the question answers in your notebook. So that's all for today.